After a successful debut season for multiple Grade 1 winner Mandaloun, Juddmonte Farm has added a second stallion to their stud barn in back-to-back Breeders' Cup Dirt Sprint winner Elite Power.
I suppose Elite Power and I go way back. Back in 2017, I was still working at Lane's Inn Farm. I was over on the mare side and had the chance to take Broadway's Alibi over to visit Curlin that year. And a year later, the resulting foal was a strapping chestnut with some white socks that I guess the world now knows as Elite Power.
And it's Gunite trying to fend off Elite Power, who's motoring like a big chestnut tank on the outside. And Elite Power and Gunite, Elite Power got him right on the money.
I think Elite Power's consistency is what made him a great racehorse. For any horse to win, 8 in a row, 9 of 10, and to be competing and doing that at the level he was doing that at. I mean, it takes a very special horse, and he showed up with the same race every time. Patient with him, bringing him along, maiden allowance races, and, thought the Bossberg was a good chance to take that first step up, and he proved it there. And then fast forward a month, and it's, Elite Power winning the Breeders' Cup Sprint. And, coming into that day, we knew Jackie's Warrior was going to be the horse to beat. He'd been proving it all along, but we were confident in our horse and that big stretch run that he's shown time and time again, came through on the biggest of days.
Here comes CZ rocking up the rail, Jackie's Warrior. Elite Power on the far outside, and Elite Power gets up to win the sprint.
Frankie may have summed him up best to start the year. He's just an airplane, get him pointed in the right direction and just hang on for the ride. Vanderbilt was exciting, but the legacy he confirmed and cemented in the sprint this year, a 111 buyer. He runs a 0 Ragazin, which is the fastest number they've given any horse this year. Kind of cemented his place in my mind as the fastest horse of the year. The emotions get to you a bit when you see one hit the line like that, and to see him go out on top and finish his career the way he did, it was very rewarding for all of us here.
And Elite Power runs right by, and he's going to defend his championship. What a magnificent sprinter Elite Power is.
He's a unique version of arguably one of the best sires going in America right now. To be by Curlin, but to win at the sprint level, he could be the sire of horses that could stretch out and be classic type horses. When we bought him, that was the idea. He looked like a two-turn, everybody dreams of the Derby, right? He looked like the Derby kind of horse. He had other ideas, and his ideas were pretty good. He's out of a mare that was 6 for 7 and runner-up in the Kentucky Oaks. And the pedigree all has that two-turn dirt stamina there. I think being by Curlin is going to give him every chance to be one of those types that while he was a sprinter miler type, there's no reason that his offspring can't stretch out and perform at 2 turns. Garrett and the team bought him for $900,000 at the September yearling sale. That purchase price alone tells you, what a beautiful horse Elite Power is. Conformationally, he's just perfectly put together. Very strong horse, good size, just a shade under 16-1. He's not only got the physical, but he's got the mental aspect to show why he was such a good racehorse, but also why he could, has all the potential in the world to be a phenomenal stallion.